Life coaching, the purpose and fundamentals. Introduction to the module. Welcome to this module. Coaching can be used for many purposes, ranging from life coaching, career coaching, performance coaching to sports coaching and health. Life coaching has become a remarkably popular form of talking therapy, to the point that it has helped many turn their lives around. Learning objectives. After completing this module, you should able to 1. Understand the basic concepts of life coaching with its definition and how it is different from other types of coaching. 2. Recognize neurolinguistic programming (NLP) techniques. 3. Set your coaching strategy to get long-term results. 4. Plan and achieve your desired objective to keep turning up the volume on the voice of your inner coach. What is coaching? Coaching is a method that fosters learning and development, resulting in improved performance. A life coach requires knowledge and understanding of the process and the variety of styles, skills, and techniques to be successful. Anything that a person wishes to achieve can be enhanced and progressed with the assistance of a great coach. Coaching is effective for many situations, but at work, you'd focus on topics such as any form of organizational or individual role changes, individual growth and development. Coaching is concerned with the future and effective change management. It involves setting goals, having a clear direction of future wants, needs and ambitions, as well as strategies to fulfill such goals. Professional coaching is an interactive process that helps individuals and organizations improve their performances and achieve extraordinary results. Professional coaches work with coachees in all areas, including business, career, finances, health, and relationships. As a result of professional coaching, coachees set better goals, take more action, make better decisions, and more fully use their natural strengths. Definition of life coaching. Life coaching is the systematic application of behavioral science to enhance life experience, work performance, and well-being for individuals, groups, and organizations. It is the art of facilitating the performance, learning, and development of another. Life coaching is a strategy that employs meaningful questions to help you find your answers. Life coaching can assist you in forming the questions that will lead to the correct answers, which is preferable than accepting someone else's responses. It draws on and can be used in conjunction with a variety of other similar approaches. This section looks into the distinctions between coaching and its close relatives. Personal coaching involves aiding typically well-functioning individuals to create and achieve goals, maximize personal development, and navigate transitions on the path to realizing their ideal vision for the current and emerging chapters of their lives. What life coaching is not. Coaching is not counseling or therapy. Counseling and therapy begin with the assumption that something has to be fixed. While many therapies are firmly founded in present action and forward motion, their emphasis is more on comprehending what went wrong and finding acceptance to go ahead. Coaching is not mentoring. Working with a mentor is an excellent way of developing yourself. You discover someone who is further along the road than you are in terms of essential skills, knowledge, and awareness, and you model yourself after the best of what you see in them. A mentor freely gives wisdom, and it is up to you to decide whether or not to embrace it. A mentor may also advise you on how to tap into your inner resources, but mentoring tends to increase your capability informally. One possible outcome of self-coaching is that you determine to find a mentor to model. Perhaps someone you work with who can share their knowledge in a specific work situation. You can actively work with a mentor or simply observe a robust role model rising to life's challenges so that you can adapt your style to theirs. Coaching is not giving advice. A coach doesn't give you advice. A coach may discuss and recommend options for you, but coaching primarily serves to facilitate your mental processes. Listen to your inner coach, but don't chastise yourself when you're coaching yourself. A non-directive coach refrains from intervening, mentoring, or providing advice. While coaching yourself, always give yourself the room to figure things out calmly and logically, based on what you want and need. What is NLP? NLP stands for Neuro-Linguistic Programming, NLP. It is a form of coaching in its own right and works in harmony with any directive coaching or therapy style. It's an excellent tool for making swift changes by understanding yourself, your thoughts and behavior patterns, even down to what words you choose and commonly use to program yourself and others. Once you identify a pattern or belief, you can change it and put a set plan into practice. NLP studies what works in thinking, language, and behavior. It's a way of coding and reproducing excellence, enabling you to consistently achieve the results you want for yourself, your business, and your life. It brings together three areas. Neuro refers to the workings of the mind and how we think. Linguistic refers to language patterns, how we use language and how we are influenced by it. These patterns can be verbal and non-verbal. Programming refers to how thoughts and language can be arranged into behavior patterns and how these patterns can be changed. You can use NLP for a variety of needs, such as breaking and redefining unwanted patterns of behavior, curing phobias and fears, assessing character and personality types, building confidence and esteem, state management, and creating and developing excellence in any field. It's a brief and short-term active process with lasting results, which is why we've included many NLP models for you to try. Benefits of performance coaching. The benefits of performance coaching can be huge, achieving tremendous results in a much shorter time frame. Performance coaching, in particular, can help with improved performance and productivity, enhanced motivation, better quality of life and work or life balance, gaining and enhancing skills and knowledge, better use of people, skills, and resources, improved relations between individuals and departments, encouraging more creative ideas, greater flexibility and adaptability, ability to embrace change, opportunities to acquire new and different skills. The purpose of life coaching. One of the primary purposes of life coaching is to gain a fresh, informed perspective on problems you face. In addition to providing new perspectives on challenges, a life coach can assist you in identifying negative tendencies that may be impeding your performance. Many people view working with a life coach as a means of bridging the gap between your current circumstances and the life you'd like to lead. The following are some of the positive outcomes that could result from joining forces with a life coach. Better work or life balance. Elimination of long-held fears and anxieties. Enhanced creativity. Greater financial security. Improved communication skills. More satisfying work life. Stronger relationships with friends and family. Accountability. Reducing procrastination and improving goal attainment. Improving self-efficacy and self-empowerment. Enhancing well-being and improving functioning within organizations. Living your best life. Your joy in life is dependent on maintaining a fine balance, doing the activities and playing the roles that you have to do every day. These activities are things that maintain you and keep your life operating smoothly, such as your job, shopping, mowing the lawn, and loading the dishwasher. The doing category also includes significant activities you do and accomplish, such as completing a marathon or perfecting a skill. Having the things you enjoy in your life. These things could be material possessions like a house, a nice car, or a pair of designer shoes. They can also be intangibles such as security, peace of mind, and love. Being content and enjoying your experiences from all that you do and have. Being means having a sense of who you are, a feeling of being comfortable in your skin. You often sense that you are simply in those quiet moments with yourself when you feel that you are the right person, in the right place, at just the right time. Life coaching doesn't turn your life into a supercharged roller coaster of an experience unless that's what you want. It does help you work out your unique gifts and your true priorities, and it does support you in eliminating anything blocking you from doing, having, and being what you want. Life coaching is the magical action dust that can change your current life into something even better than your wildest fantasies, because those dreams are anchored in your ideal reality. Getting ready for change. The results you get from coaching depend primarily on where you are in terms of readiness and willingness to change, and although you may feel that you want to change, you may not be quite ready to do so. For example, unless you've made an effort to truly analyze your options and set the ground for action, your admirable resolution to lose 20 pounds, quit smoking, or find the man or woman of your dreams is likely to fade out before the end of January. If that's the case, nothing is wrong with you, and you just haven't geared yourself up to sustain your promise to yourself. The following are the stages that you can go through to make any change effective. Pull yourself out of the bogs of denial. Examine the surroundings of the plateau of contemplation. Assemble the kit bag of preparation. Climb the mountain of action. Claim the flag of consolidation. Presenting the passport for your journey. You already have everything you need to begin the process of making changes in your life. The gifts you may find during your coaching journey are ones you already possess, even if you are unaware of them. These gifts fall into three main areas. You are unique, and no one but you are so well equipped to create the life you want. Consider what you need to live a whole life. You have to put yourself first, without being selfish, to be of service to anyone else. You are infinitely resourceful. You're capable of much more than you usually accomplish. Allowing yourself to take charge of your life yields even better benefits. You have choices and freedom. Even when you feel a little trapped by circumstances, you can take responsibility for your attitude towards those barriers. You can trust your senses and tap into what helps you make the right choices in the future. Choosing life coaching for long-term results. You can seek advice from wise friends. You can find a role model to help you get motivated. These methods are highly effective in their own ways, but they do have downsides. For any or all of these strategies really to work, you have to do two things. First and foremost, you must make those options, inspiration, direction, and motivation your own. Then you must commit to carrying out the plan of action, even if your motivation wanes. Now is the time to be honest. Tuning into your inner coach. It's time to make a difference and let your inner coach loose. Begin by understanding more about these two elements of yourself. Introducing your split personality. Your inner critic enjoys speaking out, reminding you of the dire consequences of everything you do. Your inner critic speaks from your past, recalling just the things that went wrong when you failed an exam, didn't get the date with the love of your life, and when you were made redundant. So, your inner critic tries to make your presentation, and you are future safe and problem-free by wrapping you in cotton wool and persuading you to take as little action in the present as possible so that you don't trip up. Your inner critic is ready to employ ugly tactics to keep you from living out your dangerous dreams for yourself. Giving yourself the gift of your own. Your inner coach, just like a professional coach if you decide to work with one, supports you in the following ways. Encourages you to set challenging and inspiring goals for your life that are in tune with your values. Believes you can do it. Expects the best from you and knows you can meet that expectation. Explores options with you. Helps to generate action steps that work for you. Keeps you moving forwards. Celebrates your accomplishments along the way. Delights in the positive results you get for yourself. On the other hand, your inner critic seeks to do the opposite of all that and delights in the times when you indulge in self-sabotage, keeping you stuck in loops that go nowhere. Turning up the volume. The first step in communicating with your inner coach is to allow its voice to be heard above all the white noise created by your inner critic. Allow your mind to wander for a few moments, possibly focusing your attention on something you have recently experienced, such as a work assignment or an exchange with a friend or loved one. Start to listen to the voices that come through. Can you hear the voice of your inner critic? What does it sound like? What does it say? How often does it use negative language? Do you hear a lot of should, ought, or must? Is it taunting, mocking, strident, bitchy, sarcastic? Is it sorrowful, fed up, depressed, dejected? Or something else entirely? Now imagine a voice that is the opposite. How does it sound? What does it say? Is it a voice you recognize and enjoy, or one that is entirely new to you? If you turn up the volume on this voice, how do you feel? Does your inner critic complain? If that's the case, let it fade away and fizzle out on its own while you keep turning up the volume on your inner coach's voice. What new insights does it offer you? What feelings does it produce for you? Practice this activity frequently. Highlights from this module. Coaching is a method that promotes learning and development and hence improves performance. Life coaching is the systematic application of behavioral science to the enhancement of life experience, work performance and well-being for individuals, groups, and organizations. NLP is a form of coaching in its own right and works in harmony with any directive coaching or therapy style. Your inner critic is quite prepared to use nasty tactics to hold you back from living out your dangerous dreams for yourself. The first step in communicating with your inner coach is to allow its voice to be heard above all the white noise created by your inner critic. Thank you. This module has come to an end. See you in the next module. Happy learning.